It looks great, to be fair. I like the prop a lot.
Yeah, the girls said I was best dressed, so I'm gonna have to really think about my costume next year.
You set a standard for yourself there. Winning the WSL or winning the Champions League?
Ooh. Winning the Champions League. France.
No. You can go one more time.
Italy.
No.
Germany.
Keep going. Welcome to the matchup, Caitlin Foord. Brilliant to have you here. How have you been?
Yeah, I've been good, thanks. Thanks for having me. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad. We can jump straight into it. First section we have right now is Tiki Taka. This or that questions, quick fire, answer as quickly as you can with the first answer that comes to your mind. Ready?
Yeah, ready.
Breakfast or dinner?
Breakfast.
New York or Los Angeles?
Los Angeles.
Winning the WSL or winning the Champions League?
Ooh. Winning the Champions League.
Pineapple on pizza, yes or no?
Yes.
Instagram or Twitter?
Instagram.
Captaining Arsenal or captaining Australia?
Captaining Australia.
Cats or dogs?
Dogs.
Christmas Day or New Year's Eve?
Ooh. Christmas Day.
Films or TV series?
TV series.
That's fair. We'll move on to the next section, which is on the volley. I'm going to give you the start of a sentence, and I want you to finish it off with the first thing that comes to mind. The best match I have ever played in was?
Tottenham at home.
My favorite footballer growing up was?
Ronaldo.
Which one?
The original, the OG.
OG. If I hadn't been a footballer, I would have been?
I think a football player, rugby league player.
So what in sports?
Yeah, still in the sport.
My closest friend in football is?
I can't choose one. Maka, Sam, Alana, Emily.
We can go for 3.
National team teammates.
The first thing I pack for an away trip is?
My phone charger. Chargers.
Important to go on Instagram.
Yeah.
And for this next section, we're going to show you one of your goals where we want you to break down. Namely, we're going to show you the second goal that you scored against Lyon in the opening match of the Champions League. You can talk through it, what you were thinking, the sensations that you had on that pitch.
Yeah, I mean, before the ball came, I just wanted to tuck over and be in a good position. And I've seen, obviously, Renard look up and want to play the long ball. And yeah, I just tried to be in a good position to be able to get there if it went over my head. And lucky enough, it comes straight to me. So yeah, I guess had a touch and had a look up and seen that I could have a shot from there. And I mean, that shot is something I've practiced. So yeah, it was nice to hit it sweetly. And I think once it comes off the boot, you know that. And yeah, to see it fall in the bottom corner was nice. Nice feeling.
So the first thought you had in your mind once that ball touched your boot was shoot.
Yeah, I think I was in a good position there. And I didn't see anyone else around. So yeah, it was just have a go. Why not? I mean, we're already up. And what was the worst thing that could happen? And it went in. So
I mean, the best thing that could happen was that, basically.
Exactly. So
yeah, that goal is obviously part of a big 4-1 win against Champions League holders at home. First time they conceded 5 goals since 2005. So you were a big part of that, 2 goals for that yourself. Explain what the feeling was after the match to get such a big result against such a big team.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was a bit of relief, to be honest. I think to perform the way we did against obviously a world-class team, and we felt that we dominated majority of the game. And I think, I say relief because it was just almost like we had been building towards a good performance like that to finally, put that out and to obviously have the result to show for it. It was just a good feeling for us as a team and our confidence moving forward.
And speaking of relief and boost of confidence, you scored that first goal in that match as well. What was it to have that kind of sense of relief that you scored a goal and now you put Arsenal on top?
I mean, just to obviously get it early on as well. I mean, the ball from Beth was so nice. I just had to get on the end of it. So I know in those positions, when Beth's going to get there, it's going to be a good ball in. So I just tried to be put myself in a good position to make the finish a bit easier. And I think that was obviously the start of dominating performance as a team. And from the get go, everyone was on, and you could feel we had a few chances before this as well, or a couple of half chances. So you could feel that a goal was coming. So to put one in early on, I think it just set the tone for us as a team.
Not a bad way to start your Champions League campaign there.
Yeah, and I mean, I can't complain to put one in the back of the net myself.
2, for a matter of fact.
Two. One there, but two at the end of the game.
Second one could be a bit more memorable, I would imagine.
I mean, I do enjoy the second one a bit more, but it's always important to get the first goal. And obviously, as I said before, that sets the tone for the match.
Here's to many more. And the next section, we're going to put your mind to the test. It is quiz time. Football knowledge. Let's see how this goes. Are you ready?
I mean, I'll be as ready as I can. I'm not very good with football knowledge. I tend to forget a lot that's happened, but we'll see how I go.
Who did Arsenal beat the year they won the Champions League?
I know it was at Bournemouth. I'm going to say...
They're from Sweden.
Are they even a team anymore?
I don't think so, no.
Or the names changed, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
No, I know this because a lot of players played for it. Like Marda was on the team. Now then, I don't know.
Umea. I probably butchered that saying, but it's Umea.
I just know a lot of good players played for that team.
Let's see if you know this one, though. Who scored the winning goal in that match?
Alex Scott.
Yeah. 1 point in. Who has scored the most penalties in the Champions League? Clue, she is one of your teammates.
Kim Little.
Yeah, that one got it.
That one. It's a little easier.
Here, let's try this one. Where is this year's Champions League final being held?
Do we already know this?
Yeah.
See, I don't like to look too far ahead. I just take it one game at a time.
You can go for the country instead of the city.
Okay. France.
No. You can go one more time.
Italy.
No.
Germany.
You keep going. The Netherlands is the answer. Yeah, in the PSV stadium, to be exact.
Okay.
Maybe you'll get there. Hopefully you'll get there.
Yeah.
You'll find out then.
Yeah. I'll wait till we make the game, and then I'll know where the next one is.
This is the last one. General knowledge outside of Arsenal.
Okay.
General Champions League knowledge, you can just keep going. Which side has reached the final the most times without ever winning it?
PSG.
Yeah, that was good.
I'll take that. Yeah, that was good.
And that was it for that. You can kind of relax a bit now if you want.
It really made me look silly there, but I'll let it go.
The next section that we have is off the line. We're going to look through your social media. We pulled up a few photos. We want you to tell us a story behind the photos, about the time the photos were taking, just a bit of background. So the first photo that we have, happy one, when you signed for Arsenal in 2020. Tell us a bit more about that.
Yeah, so I was in camp with national team, and this was in Double Bay, a place in Sydney. And I mean, it was when my announcement was going out. So that was the first time I put on an Arsenal jersey. And obviously it was a bit strange doing that in Australia. Obviously haven't been to London yet or been around the team or anything like that. But the feeling that when I put it on obviously was excitement. And I think from this camp I was actually coming over. So it started to feel a bit more real, I guess.
And how do you feel about moving to London?
Yeah, I mean, I was excited. I was a bit nervous. It was the first time I had ever come to a team where I didn't know anyone personally or have a friend of a friend. So it was a new challenge, coming not knowing anyone. But I was excited for it.
And the next photo we have up, not as exciting as signing for Arsenal, but the Olympics in 2020. This was taken after you unfortunately lost that bronze medal match against the US.
Yeah, to sum up the whole experience, it's still a bit hard to think about. I think obviously proud of how far we come and obviously what we achieved. Obviously that game against GB had a bit of everything in it, from penalties to extra time to late goals to, it was just an exciting match. And I mean, to be down to the last four is so close to being able to get a medal and to fall in the first game against Sweden to then have to play for the bronze medal against the US. Obviously, that was the last chance, and I think, yeah, any athlete would agree the worst place to come at the Olympics is fourth. So, yeah, it's just hard because you don't know if you'll be in that position again, and it was just disappointing, I guess.
And the next photo we have, you mentioned her earlier, Alana Kennedy, one of your closest football mates. You guys joined the national team quite closely when you were 16, 17, I believe. Played with her at Sydney FC. Tell us about your relationship with Alana Kennedy.
Yeah, me and Lance, that's actually the longest friend that I've had. We go way back to when we did athletics. We used to race against each other from, yeah, I think the age of 11, 12, even maybe younger. So at first we were rivals, and then we came to football and come together as teammates and have been friends since. And yeah, the 2 times I've won the W League, Lance has been on the team with me as well. So this moment we just wanted to share together, and we actually live together as well. So it was just nice to obviously share a moment with one of my closest friends.
And who wins in a race now?
Now, I mean, I think it was me, but we used to more race in long distance, and it would literally be the same race the whole time. I would just let her set the pace the whole way, and then when I'd get to like the 100-meter mark, 150, I'd just sprint past her and take the win. So, yeah, she would beat me in all the high jumps and stuff like that. So,
That's fair. And the next photo we have up is going to Switzerland with Leah Valti. Obviously, big change from London and Australia, I would say, the landscape.
yeah, we've been on a lot of hikes, and this one she took me up the mountains to the snow. And I mean, I had seen snow before, but obviously not like this. And yeah, I mean, the feeling that you get. She had said to me before that the feeling she gets up in the mountains is like what I would get at the beach, kind of thing. And I was like, oh yeah, not sure about that, but yeah, when I went up there, I understood what she means. It's so peaceful, obviously. Yeah, one of my favorite places.
And next photo, quite recent. You went as Steve Irwin for Halloween. You want to talk us through how this came about?
Yeah, I did. I honestly don't know. I wasn't gonna go scary, and then was looking online and I seen the wig, and then yeah, I just thought I could go with Steve Irwin here because I had hiking boots from a trip that I went to Rwanda to, and I just thought it would be a easy costume, and yeah, I don't know. I pulled bits and pieces together to yeah pull it off, and I was quite happy with it, to be fair.
It looks great, to be fair. I like the prop a lot.
No, it was a puppet from I found in the shop, so that just made complete the outfit. So yeah, the girls said I was best dressed, so I'm gonna have to really think about my costume next year.
You set a standard for yourself there.
I have.
And the next photo coming up was this summer supporting your teammates at the Euro 22.
Yeah, it was actually really cool. I quite enjoyed being a spectator, and just yeah, game day obviously is normally like focus and thinking about what you have to do, and obviously to just be at the Euros and to watch the games and enjoy it, and to be at the final and see that as well. It was really cool, and I guess for me, obviously, we're hosting the World Cup next year, and yeah, it just made me think about obviously what we could potentially achieve at the World Cup, and obviously see what those girls have done here and what that's done for the country, and yeah, changed their lives. So yeah, it was really cool.
And speaking of home, the next photo we have is with you and your dog Peach. I believe you have a tattoo of Peach.
I do. Yeah, Peach is obviously my dog, and yeah, I mean anyone that has a pet or a dog, they just know that connection you have. And for me, I don't get to spend as much time with her now as I would like to, but every time I'm home, this is what I'm doing, and it just makes me so happy. I cherish these moments a lot.
Not sure how she would do in the snow, maybe.
Yeah, no, she would. That's why I would never bring her over here. She hates the cold, so she'd just absolutely hate it here, and she has that lifestyle at home, so I would never want to take her away from that.
We would all like that lifestyle, I think.
It's not bad.
And last photo we have for you, playing with Beth Mead. What's it been like? Obviously, that assist for Leon was quite a good partnership there. Do you want to describe what it's been like to be on the pitch with Beth?
Yeah, I mean, obviously she makes my job easier. Obviously, I know whenever she gets in a good position just to get in the box because obviously the quality she has. But yeah, I mean, she's one of my good friends off the pitch as well. And yeah, I just feel like I have a good connection with her, and yeah, we just support each other, and yeah, try and feed off each other. And it's just a nice relationship to have. And obviously super disappointed now that she's going to be out for the however long that's going to be. And yeah, we're just going to keep supporting her there. And yeah, I can't wait to have her back on the pitch already.
And one detail I think most people would like to know, you guys joke about CB quite a lot. Do you want to give us a go as to what that means?
Yeah, I mean now it's just quite funny because everyone tries to guess, and it's honestly like nothing they would even think it isn't. Obviously, Caitlin and Beth, it makes people think that's what it is, but it's not that. I'll give you a hint. It's two other people off a film that we've just named ourselves after.
Okay, we can slowly roll that out over the season if we get more hints. But that's it for the matchup. Thank you for coming on. That was quite enjoyable. Hope you enjoyed that.
Yeah, it was good. I just need to work on my knowledge in football before I come back on. So
we'll give you flashcards next time.
Yeah, please. Just give me multiple choice. I'm good at that.
Sure.